Hello, everybody. So now I'm live on both of my channels at the same time. Very nice. And actually, on this phone, it says I only need 25 subscribers to go live. So let's see if I can go live from my phone on my other channel as well. I'm probably gonna try tomorrow. And yeah, let's see. So yeah, we'll see how many people join. I'm actually already live for 4 hours and 40 minutes on my other channel, but hopefully more people will find me over here. And well, yeah, let's see. Let's drink some water. Hi, John. Is it's better quality, right? And I'm only using the selfie camera. I'm not even using the back camera. So much different. Okay. The problem is probably you can also see more bad things, but yeah, it is definitely more clear. Then I don't know if I could switch to the old live stream, but I mean, the old live stream is already at over 4 hours. So I think I'm going to close it. And yeah, I'm going to end the old live stream. And let's see. The other view is blurry with yellow light. Okay, so yeah, then I'm going to end the other live stream. So for everyone watching here, thank you for watching. I'm right now live with my phone on the YouTube app where the quality is way better. So I'm going to end this live stream. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Locked Up Drag Shorts, at Locked Up Drag Shorts, where I am live right now as we speak. So have a good one and see you soon. Bye. Okie dokie. 34 views. Okay, it's getting better every time. That's nice. And the watch time is also pretty good. And yeah, okay, average view duration is a little bit lower than usual, but still good. Okie dokie. So now we're live on my phone. And actually, I'll try to check the live chat. Or yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna access the live chat from my other channel, and then gonna switch the camera. Hey man, just stopping into trouble, like, man. Hope it's all well for everyone. Thanks, Black Wolf. Yeah, this is the first live stream now on my phone, so finally it is working now. I think I just needed a new phone, and the YouTube app on the old phone was old, and that's why it didn't work before. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, wait. I made a mistake. Anyway, not a big deal. So in a minute, I'm actually gonna turn the camera around and check the live stream from. Oh, and I got one more subscriber on my other channel. Very nice. But yeah, I really want to go to my live stream on my notebook and be able to see the chat, and then I can turn the camera around, and the camera the quality should be even better than it is now. So content. Also, you're good on streaming from the phone. Yeah, and I think I'll actually be able to live stream on both channels now from the phone. But of course, right now I only have one phone. But maybe after I've unlocked live streaming on the phone right here, maybe I can use the other phone to live stream as well. Let's see. And hopefully my On my new notebook, it's also going to be easier to check. So, okay, I think now I'm going to the live stream through my channel on my notebook. Yeah, I am. Okay. Okay, for me the quality looks the same, but that's probably the screen of my notebook then. Okay, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Let's see. Is it good like that? And what happens if I turn it around? Does it turn to be horizontal? Or does it stay vertical? Okay, it looks like it stays vertical. Okay. Close. Okay. Is it better now, John? Or still blurry? Really? That's strange. But yeah, I see it. It is blurry. Okay, I'll definitely have to try to make some photos, but then again, I guess I'll. Oh, what's this button? Okay, no. Okay, what's going on now? No, sorry, I hit the wrong button. Sorry, guys. Okay, I made some mistakes. Okay. Okay. Sorry, guys. And I just had some face cleaning. That's why my hair looks like that. Well, good luck tonight, and hope all goes good. I'm doing stuff around the house most of the night. TC, TC all. Yes. See you, Black Wolf. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, it looks like the selfie camera, for whatever reason, is better. I hope I'm gonna get it figured out with the camera the other way, because it would just be way easier to be able to also show my fishing, and not and see the screen. But we'll see. We'll see. But it's great that now I can use my phone. Hey, PA Outdoors. Finally, I'm able to go do the vertical lives from my phone. And on my new phone, and now they told me I only need 25 subs. So I think the app on my old phone just wasn't working too good. I'm great. I'm already live for 5 hours now, but I just started going live on this channel because it didn't work before. But yeah, now I can go live from my phone on this channel, and probably more people are gonna find the live over here. I actually cannot see how many people are live right now, are in the chat. Okay, 3 watching. Yeah, that's good. That was the most I got after I was live for a while on the other one. Recently, lives are reversing image on some Android phones. Oh yeah, it is. Like, it is not, when I go live on the webcam, if I move here, it looks like it's the opposite way when I see the screen. But now it looks like it's normal. So I think, is it that what you mean? And hey, John, let me make you a mod again on this channel now. And Black Wolf too, why not? He's definitely a cool guy. Yeah. So if it, but that's of course it's a mirror image, but now I think it changed again. Okay. So yeah, I'm curious to how I can change it to be. Okay, does it turn? Oh, okay. Orientation is locked. I have to. I think I have to change something in the settings that I can do a horizontal live. But okay, I'll get that figured out because on my other channel, you know, I only want to do horizontal lives and vertical on this one. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I am vertical. Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course the chat is delayed because I think you're seeing what I'm doing 15 seconds later. So, and then you have to type. So it's at least 30 seconds after that I read your message. So yeah, people will write it John and tell me I'm wrong. Really? I've never seen it JHON. I've only seen it JOHN, and then for like Jon Snow, yeah, it would be John without an H at all, just JON. But I've never seen JHON. Interesting. That's really interesting because yeah, I've never seen it. Huh, you never stop learning, I guess. So yeah. And yeah, it looks like already more people are finding my live. So yeah, let's see. Someone called me a effing liar that my name is not John. But your name is John. So yeah, just for the spelling, that's so stupid. I mean, people write names in all kinds of strange ways. I mean, I had a girlfriend named Tina, and actually, some people, she knew some girls named Tina whose name was spelled T-E-E-N-R. N-A. Yeah, sorry. Over here we say R for A, and we pronounce it R too. But I'm from Germany, PH outdoors. Yeah. But I do travel a lot, and yeah, exactly. That's how I would write Tina. But I'm gonna tell you how they she told me that she had met some girls called. They would write it like this, like a teenager. Yeah, teenager without the G-E-R. So, yeah, people just write names how they write them, and the right way to spell it is how the person whose name it is spells it. I traveled up and down the west of Germany. Oh, that's cool. I'm actually in southwest Germany myself, Mannheim. And yeah, I'm originally from Berlin, but I've lived down here in the Rhine Valley for most of my life. For a couple years, I was in the Black Forest and in the Pfälzerwald, so the Palestine forest. I lived for also for 2 years. Well, I still came back to my parents back then, which were living like my mother. Well, I should say my mother was living actually here in Mannheim at the time, but for 2 years, for 5 days a week, I was living over there in the very southwest tip of Germany, right next to the French border. Hi, nobody. Oh, from Saarland. Yeah, that's right next to Palestine, or Pfalz, Rheinland-Pfalz would be where my mother is from, and she's actually from. She grew up and was born in the southeast of Palestine, or Rheinland-Pfalz, right next to the French border. Like you can walk to France, no problem from where she's from. But yeah, Saarland is very close to where I was working. It would be France and Saarland would both only be like 20 minutes away. Oh, are you in a band? And hi, nobody. Or do you mean toured as a tourist? And by the way, something that I was doing earlier was showing how I did a European style catfish rig with this bait here. I like this. It is not the bait, but a fish like this is what I would use, yes. But of course, this is a swim bait. But you would hook it somewhere in the mouth, in a river. In a lake, you would fish differently. But in a river with moderate to fast current, you would hook it somewhere in the mouth. You would have a second hook, and this is actually a special hook right here that in this case it's a double hook, but you could put in a single hook as well that has like let me get it out. Man, that's sharp. But like a spike and this T-piece that keeps it from rotating, and a barbed spike that you put just under the skin without doing much damage to the fish, and it keeps the hook perfectly exposed, well, way better than a treble hook, with even a single hook still. And then, of course, to keep the fish orientated in the current, you want to have the first single hook in the mouth, and then a U-float that's going to suspend your bait, and here you would have somewhere attach your weight, and then have your bait swim basically. Like if you'd attach your leader here, you would have your leader go down, and then your U-float to keep it suspended. Hi, Anthony J all day. That's your kind of lure, yeah. And I actually use them as a live bait substitute. When I'm fishing for big catfish, I do a U-float rig, and I put them in heavy current. And in heavy, like in strong currents, they do just as well as live baits. In very strong currents, they're actually better than a live bait, because a live bait is gonna lose its energy and start to turn on its belly, and then later die in that heavy current. But this bait is gonna be swimming for days. So in heavy current, it's even better. And what else? Yeah, and actually for low current, there are now some fishing robots, you could say, to turn a dead bait into a livey. And that's actually something I want to buy and test out, but I don't really have the funds right now. So if some of you would like to donate, and just, if enough of you donate a few bucks, then I could get them and test them in Brazil and show you if they're worth buying it, because I would really also like to test them without being sponsored by the company, because all reviews now you find are from people who are sponsored, and I would like to test them as a third party. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Well, they're called the Kanamas. Okay, if I turn the camera, no, it's blurry. Okay, I have to turn my phone. No, not like this. Okay, now. Oh. Okay, so this is a robot that you can put inside a baitfish, and yeah, you have your swivel or whatever with two leaders connected, one that you're going to connect to the robo lure, and one that you're going to connect to your actual hook or multiple hooks. And ideally, you would want to use, at least for the connection to the smart bait, some wire, at least if fish with teeth exist in where you're fishing. And And yeah, and then when you have that whole thing set up, you basically just insert the robot lure with the right orientation into your bait fish. It does have a keel, so the bait fish will not turn upside down. It will swim like a real fish. And there you go. And then it swims, and it actually has variable speed, so it goes slower and faster and slower and faster. So even if a fish keeps looking at it, it's still gonna look like a real fish. And now I'm gonna turn the camera back around and maybe show you one of some of the shorts they do about how it actually looks fishing, because yeah, I would really love to give them a try as a third-party tester, because yeah, just all those sponsored guys, which is okay, it's cool, but you know, they're sponsored. So you can't really trust those reviews, let's say. And where are we at? Okay, this is okay. Is this a good one? No, not a good one. But okay, this should. that yeah, and it's still not the best footage, but it kind of gives you an idea how that stuff looks. And yeah, I really want to give them a go. Oh man. Okay. And also, I also have some reels to sell. If I can sell one of those, I of course also will. Or I also will show it. I also will get it. Okay, this is the best video of using those things. This is some good quality footage. It doesn't make sense. And I do really think this is gonna work with a dead bait. And you can see how it's swimming there. Yeah, of course this grouper would also eat a dead bait, but still. You can see that take. So yeah, you can just put that thing attached to a second leader in the fish, hook it in either in the mouth or in the back, depending on if you have heavy current or not. Just with with a live bait. Even on heavy current, I would just use a swim bait personally. Well, unless I expect the swim bait to get destroyed, then I would do it like that. And it also, for me in Brazil, this would, I'm trying to find you on my other accounts on YouTube. And accounts and YouTube is nuts. Yeah. PA Outdoors, what you could, if you just type my handle, so add locked up drag or add locked up drag shorts, you're gonna find it. Let me try to type it in the chat. I don't know how I can. Okay, I think I have to go to the YouTube here. I'm gonna type in the chat what my channel handles are, because the names might not get you there. I mean, I think if you Google locked up drag or locked up drag fishing or search it, you should find my channel, but otherwise the handles always work. Had locked up drag and add locked up drag shorts. Okay, these two should work. PA, that should work for you to find the channel. So let's see. Oh wow, I'm already at 8 likes. That's cool. So yeah, those are the two handles for my two channels. For the two fishing channels, I also have two workout channels. Yeah. And here again is, let me put the phone down. Oh crap. So hook caught something that it wasn't supposed to catch. Hi, Wolf Slayer Records. Oh, that's probably you, right? Eat PA. So yeah, you talked about touring Germany, so I'm guessing that's you. And yeah, here's again my rig. In a lake, you would want to put the U-float closer and ideally use a monoliter. This is my metal channel from, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I can actually growl, but right now it's not working. Not really, at least. But yeah, I'm also, as you can probably tell, I'm also metalhead, and Arch Enemy actually, their music really saved my life. I would have definitely offed myself if I didn't go walking outside while listening and singing their music, listening to and singing their music. So yeah, I'll definitely, let me give you a sub. Black and death metal all the way for sure. Save and let me go to your channel real quick on the notebook, of course, so I can leave you a sub. And I'll also leave you a sub soon from my other channels, but once I'm subscribed on one channel, I'm gonna be able to find you. So yeah, actually I can on my headphones listen to something from you. Eternal dust, or no, sorry, funeral dust. Old. Okay, I think I have to listen it when I can really pay attention, but that is definitely my kind of music. Very nice. But I'll try to find something heavier because I think some headbanging would be cool. Plague. Oh, sorry, that's actually, I found that on your channel, but I don't think that's from you, is it? Oh. Forest of Old, okay. Forest of Old. Forests of Old, Pride's victim. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's definitely also cool to have it on the phone so I can move around. Okay, I like it. Let's see. I can feel it building. Wow, that's impressive. Very cool. Yeah, it is oozing of power. I would do windmills if I didn't have headphones on. Yeah, like I want to do the windmills, but actually, let me take off my headphones and turn them off. So then you can also hear. Now you should also be able to hear the music. Okay, why is it silent now? Come on. That makes no sense. Oh, okay. Great. Let's go back. I'm waiting. I did a lot of work with too. Yeah. Yeah, of course it works better standing up, but still, very nice. Then do the DVDs when I get a chance. That's awesome. Yeah. I'll put up my, after the song, I'll put my Facebook page in the description. There you could message me. Oh, nice, very nice. I will. You know that. Okay. So yeah. Wait, first I'm gonna put the name of my Facebook page in the chat, so I can, so you can contact me, and then I can send you my private contact information. I just don't know if it's a good idea. Also, of course, lockedupdrag@gmail.com also works to contact me. So I'm gonna put both in the chat. Through locked drag. Yep, that checks out. Or my Facebook page. Shing. I also have a private profile called Locked Up Drag Fishing, but yeah, the page is probably the best way for people from my official social media to be able to contact me and then get my private contacts. I think that's the best way to keep things separate. Yeah. Let me try if I can get a link actually to my Facebook real quick. Going through where's Facebook? Okay. Search Facebook. I should still be logged in here. And yeah. And for any donations, lockedupdrag@gmail.com is also my official PayPal. So, oh, lockedupdragshorts@gmail.com also works, by the way. That's the email connected to this channel, actually. Okie dokie. Switch account. Locked up drag fishing. Yes, let's get the link. Okay. Locked up drag fishing is my copy link address. Yes, yes, please. And fish link to my official Facebook page. And I'm on all, I'm pretty much on all social medias except Twitter for now. So I'm also on Instagram and TikTok under Locked Up Drag Fishing. On Instagram, it's connected with underscores. On TikTok, it's just written like on YouTube. Just Locked Up Drag Fishing, not Locked Up Drag Shorts. And yeah, so there you go. And I'll take a quick bathroom break, but I'll be right back. Actually, let me put the phone so that I could reach it and maybe show you guys around for a minute. Maybe that would be interesting. Let's see. To share my fishing room. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, I just got it. And let's put, well, where I'm gonna put the phone for now. Doesn't matter. Doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna leave you guys in my fishing room. I think that's gonna be cool. And actually, right, what I was talking about earlier, I can show now for quickly a reel that I'm thinking about selling to get the Kanama smart baits if I can't get enough donations would be my Certate LT 5000, my Certate SW 6000, and this Makaira 30, which is a nice reel for some sturgeon, some medium-sized game, big game or game fishing, and some moderate-sized sharks. So yeah, this reel is also for sale. And I think with shipping to the US, it might be maybe 400. That would be a very good. That would be a price I would be very happy with. $400 and 400 or a little bit less for the 5000 surge at LT and like, sorry, 400. Yeah, 400 and 450 maybe a little bit less for the 6000 SW. I will actually. I'm okay. I can say it now. But of course it's not a sure thing. But I'm in contact with Spencer Wanders from Terra Firma Tackle, and we might do a trip for some giant conger eels, some Greenland sharks, and some Atlantic halibut from shore. So that's something that we might do. And he's a crazy guy who likes to do weird stuff, land-based, and me too. So, and he's also a metalhead, of course. So yeah, this right here is my fishing and guest room and junk room, more or less. Like here are a bunch of DVDs and also some CDs, I think, that from like, well, me, my mother, my sister, my siblings, and everyone. And well, and I also have the family, like, except for my father who has even more books, this is basically the family's collection of books that I have here in this apartment. And here are some of the tackle orders that I might wrap in Christmas paper or maybe not, and gonna open them on my Christmas live stream. This is a lot of money in tackle. Well, I can say it is, I don't know, maybe it's a bit less, but this could be $1,000 in tackle that you're seeing here. At least like $800. And now I'm gonna put you back in my. I'll sleep there. Well, if you want to come over, sure. And I'll leave you with the view, and I'll be right back. Gefistkindlnacht, not sure what it means, but I'll be right back. Well, I'm back. Hi, main girl. Hi, how are you? Oh, okay. Christkindlnacht. Okay, that's well, yeah, in Saarland or the Pfalz, so Palestine. It could be. It would be like a regional name for Christmas Eve, basically. So right now I'm in my tackle room and guest room and cooler room. Like here is fridge, freezer. Here is gear, plenty of it. Right, this line here I think I'll also add to the Christmas drawing because it is really good solid braid, but I just don't use solid braid, especially no heavy solid braid anymore. And I have all hollow core. I'm at work getting a little pick me up energy drink. Oh, I hope it works. For me, it doesn't do a lot. Going live is way stronger for me than coffee. And here is where I have all of my real stocks. Here actually I have some catfish leaders. I can put I can give some of these away as well. I'm sure they would work in the US as well. Here's a jerk bait. This one I'm definitely gonna bring to Brazil. It's just some old gear down there. Some boxes of my reels. A lot of them are missing right now. Here are some swim baits and usually more tackle that I have in the other room right now sorting through. Here are some rolled up leaders, like 100 maybe. Here's some tools. Oh, my crimpers, right? I wanted to get my crimpers. Alrighty. Not really. Here, right now, it looks organized, but if you see the rest of my gear main girl, you'd probably not think I'm organized because I'm not. Here is some line. Here is more line. Here is my fishing license for Germany, which is, it's gonna run out next year, or in a year, 2026, I think it runs out. Yeah, it's pretty old, but it's still on here. And here's more tackle, more line, leader materials. Here is more. This is all full of line. Below is some junk. And some old reels. This right here could be another one I might do a drawing with. A Penn Spinfisher Generation 5. Hi, Mary. Dropping in to give you a like, not feeling well tonight. Oh, I hope you get better. I hope you have a great night and a successful life. Looks like you're gaining subs and likes. Good night, Marlon. Good night, Mary. And yeah, I hope you can sleep well and wake up feeling better tomorrow. That's great, PH. I'll definitely do that at some point. And yeah, knowing some people, it's also not going to be that expensive, so I can definitely do it. So here, this reel, it is kind of clunky, but I mean, it still works fine. Yeah, it cranks fine. So this, it doesn't have the best line lay, but I think I can fix that line lay issue. Yeah. I hope you get better soon, Mary. Actually, let me make you a mod real quick. And there. But don't stay here now. Get better first. But you're very welcome to come back anytime. Outfish Ontario. Okay, I'm gonna write it down in a minute. And yeah, this is a reel I'm definitely gonna give away because I don't need it anymore. It's a great reel. It did me well, but it served me well, but I'm not gonna use it. Yep, line wall still works just fine. It is a good reel. So, yeah. I also have a twin power that I might be able to sell for, I think, $250 shipping included, or like $220 without shipping, something like that. Oh, that's your brother. Okay, I'm gonna check it here. Just let me get the twin power box. This is for the 4000 twin power that I'm also giving away. Or not giving away, but that I'm selling if somebody wants it. And that I could do a drawing for as well. Like if enough people put in $10, I'd also be willing to sell to do a drawing on it. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to have a chance at least to get it. And once the 240 or whatever are full, then I would do a drawing. And yeah. Anyways. Oh, hi. Hey, sweetie. Hi. So yeah, I finally managed it to go live from my phone, which is way better quality than on the notebook with the webcam. I mean, hopefully the webcam on the new notebook that's going to come tomorrow. That was my Christmas and birthday present together from my parents. Will have better quality. So yeah, let's see. Hi, Guilherme. Hi, Guy. Check. No, that's not good. This ain't gonna be good. Okay. I think I hit some real buttons. But yeah. 5 people in the live. That's almost a new record. I never could go live using the notebook. Yeah, I mean, I think I already have like 20 hours notebook lives that I did now. I mean, I only went live a few times, but most of them were pretty long. So let me check. I did 2 hours, 5 hours, 30 something. So I'm at 7.5 hours plus another 5 something. So 12 something plus 3.5 plus 3. So wait a minute. Okay, that's like 2015. Yeah, I'm just about 20 hours that I did live. So yeah. Oh, and Sweetie, PH Outdoors is actually also musicians at both Slayer Records. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I can also say William if you want to. I can also say Guilherme, whatever you prefer. And wait, before I lose it, PH, or what's your name actually? PH. Let me check the link from your other handle from your brother's account. Outfish Ontario. Because I'm gonna forget it if I don't copy it now. Okay, have it. Okay, Paul. Hey. Ah, yeah, PH. So yeah. Oh, and by the way, behind me, I'm gonna unwrap it completely on Christmas, but it's my raw tube. This thing is pretty massive. Enough to I think even a 130, definitely an 80 wide would fit inside of here, which is very useful for someone like me who likes to travel and catch huge fish. Okay, PA, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I did think first it was a state, but then I thought maybe with Paul too. Okay, good to know. Hell yeah. Google Translator. His name is William. I have no idea why. Don't listen. That it is so strange. Yeah, I don't know. Like normally here at least, you would just take names, like both the spelling and the pronunciation. At least in Germany, that's normal to take a name just like it is in the original language. Like somebody from France would be Roger, and if you have the same spelling from somebody from the US, we're gonna call him Roger, because that's the name how they say it. But yeah, interesting. So does he want to be called William, or does he want to be called Guilherme? Like when talking in English, of course. Yeah. Actually, now you made me curious. I'm gonna check if it's what happens if I use Google Translate Portuguese to German. Billy or not? Oh, who knows? Okay. Well, if you like William, that's fine for me. I mean, I'm also called Max by some, so. Okay, let me check what happens if I go from Portuguese to German, or Português a alemão. Wilhelm. Okay, it actually does the same thing. Hi, Weldon Carey. Can you see it? I don't know if you can, but yeah, it does do the German version of William, so Wilhelm. Gosh, why? I don't know. But interesting. So yeah, it would be Wilhelm in German. Not William, but Wilhelm, which obviously is a German version of William, but yeah. Maybe it's just Google. Like, probably some other. I don't think most other translators would translate it at all. So yeah, I'm doing good, Weldon Carey. Ah, nice. Yeah, I'm getting all of the orders for my trip to Brazil in, and I mean, it's only, gosh, I am in Brazil in 9 days. Jesus. It's kind of unreal. But yeah, 9 days and I'm in Brazil. Give away, not drama. Well, that's good, isn't it? I mean, it does help to speak good English. And Weldon Carey, here's some of the. My friend was just in Brazil. He had a great time. That's cool. Here's a leader I built earlier. This is a special sleeve that you put over your hook, and then you can put that spike into your bait fish, and it's gonna be hooked like this. You can use a double hook or a single hook, but it's gonna be standing out to the side perfectly, and it only is a fin needle that has to go into your bait fish. Thank you. And here would be a U-float to suspend your bait off the bottom. And some of the other rigs I built today, I still have to finish this one with some tubing and everything, but a decently big shark leader with some 1,200-pound cable. And where's the other leader for like some small sharks that I built earlier? I don't know right now. But yeah, I built another one with like 300-pound cable and a 10-0 hook. Hi, Lou. Good to have you here. Welcome. Yeah, it seems like going live vertically on my phone and way more people find the live stream. Shark. Well, I'm sure that's good to hear. Yeah, right. With your surgery, it probably isn't too easy. Or it can be a bit difficult sometimes. But yeah. And yes, I'm sure you could catch some snapping turtles or some gators on this rig as well. But yeah, it is a 16-0 mustard demon circle hook. Pretty big hook. Good size for sharks. Even so, I would probably, instead of a 1,200-pound cable, go with only 900-pound cable, because it's gonna make attaching the hook a lot easier, and the hook is gonna work a bit better as well. Or use some thinner 2mm, 19-strand cable, and do a crimped offshore loop. I know, Paul. So, okay, I don't know where my other leader is right now. I'll find it. And that leader should be part of the Christmas drawing as well, or the Christmas giveaway. I can give away that other leader. And another thing that I'm gonna be building a leader with, like, more as like a wall hanger with this gigantic shark circle hook and some heavy cable. And then yeah, I'm gonna do a drawing for this one, and maybe some of you will be crazy enough to fish it. Probably it's gonna end up being a wall hanger, but a pretty nice one. So yeah, this is my face next to the hook. And I have a really big, thick head. Inside and out. Yeah, but it's actually a bit too thin of a wire, and it's stainless steel, which is softer, which isn't good for a shark hook, because there's a good chance it wouldn't penetrate past the barb or even past the tip, and then it would be tip loaded, and then it would straighten. This hook will straighten on a big shark. The only chance to actually land the shark is if it fully penetrates, and then you have a chance. But even then, so it is a great wall hanger. And if you want to do some light drag shark fishing with only like 30-40 pounds of drag, then sure. But yeah, you could probably kill a zombie or two, like, with that one. That would probably work. You guys are crazy, but at least I'm not alone. Yeah. Oh, cool. I'm at 60 subscribers now. Awesome. Woo! Let's give a woot for 60 subscribers, or should I do a growl? Okay, I think you should win it, Paul. Get the zombie death metal hook. I'll share your shit. Keep it coming. Thanks, babe. Yeah, I'm trying. And yeah, I think that hook is gonna be that's gonna be a cool leader. Hi, Amy. Meow. Amy is Monica's cat, by the way. Yeah, I have to start practicing to sing again. Maybe I will do more growls. Do like not like Cindy here doing the woo or AJ doing his cat noises. I'm gonna do death metal growls as a shout out. That would be a fun. I don't know how to say it. Like, you know, a fun addition to my lives. I'm just gonna do death metal growls, and used to I used to be able to do to just start from talking or singing really high to but just like also talk in a death metal voice. So yeah, that I'll try to get it back. I'll probably have plenty of time to do strange stuff when I'm in Brazil. So yeah, let's see. How many people do we have watching? 4. Okay, that's good. I mean, on my other live where I was live for, okay, I had in total 34 people. Okay, I'm gonna copy all your band names real quick. PH. Okay. Copy. Okie dokie. P. Paul. Insert. Alrighty. Got it. So yeah. Permanent midnight, funeral dust, forests of old. That's cool. And yeah, this year is a reel that's definitely coming to Brazil, and that's not gonna be given away because yeah, it's literally midnight in Brazil. Yeah, it is. It is 4:15 in Germany already. This will be what I'm gonna. That's like I would like to bring a bigger reel, but it's with the weight and honestly also with the money. I can't really afford buying a 130 right now because it's going to cost at least $900 to get a 130. But in the future, I will also be bringing 130s because a really big shark will empty this reel in one go. A big hammerhead or maybe a big tiger, definitely a big great white, and even a giant mako as well. They're gonna dump all of this. This reel is gonna be empty, or it's gonna be line too light. You would fight the fish to death. I'm not gonna do either. So either I have to break the fish on heavy line, or I'm gonna lose it by breaking it off. So it's better to have a bigger reel with a lot of heavy line. Like 2,000 yards of 200-pound braid. That is a good goal to shoot for if you really want to catch monsters. And then top shots are optional, honestly. I mean, if you do short drops, then probably 1,500 yards will also be fine. But you should have still 1,000 yards of braid on your reel after you drop your bait. So yeah, because some fish can take 3,000 yards, but yeah. And but for me, it would be like really either I'm casting with a lighter reel, or I'm casting with a big reel with a 50 wide. That's the biggest reel I'm casting. I can still cast this sucker pretty well. It is just not too fun. I mean, you can cast even an 80 or 130, but that's you do that 3 times and then you're sore for 3 days. So no, but you can cast a 130 for a whole day. It's just not fun. Sorry, you can cast a 50 wide for a whole day, not a 130. And then for me, honestly, 80 wides are like, uh, you can use them, sure, but the only reason for me really to get an 80 wide would be for flying with them because they're lighter. But if I'm gonna live in an area where I fish for sharks, I'm just gonna be using a 130s for my big drop rigs because I don't see the point in using a smaller reel because an 80 ride is already so big. You can only really fish it in a harness, and you're not casting it anyway. You're dropping your bait. So if I'm not casting that reel and I'm not actively using it, then I might as well go with the bigger reel that has more line capacity. So that's why I would go with a 130 over an 80. And if I want something smaller, more maneuverable that I can still cast decently well, I'm going with a 50 or 50 wide, not an 80. And if I want to go with a big reel, then I would generally go with a 130 again. Only exception might be when I'm flying somewhere and I'm pretty sure an 80 is going to be enough, then I might get an 80 for those situations. But generally, it's going to be smaller reels up to a 50 wide and then the 130. Not not a lot of 80s, maybe one or two just for flying. But I have a limit on how much luggage I can carry. And right, Lou, do you want some knot tutorials? So should I do some line-to-line knots now? I did a couple earlier, but yeah, you weren't watching, and I don't think. Okay, sure. So okay, I should have gotten some yellow line, but okay. So here's, I think you can still see it decently well. Yeah, in front of my. So this right here is some 55. So yeah, we would call it 55er. So 0.55 millimeter mono, which is 50 pounds. 50 pounds does it hold? And I'm gonna cut. So that right now is the easiest line to line up. Okay, I see. You need to drown out the noise. I'm sorry that you have to hear that. If I answer live here, or if you're still live after my live, I'll check by. Or I'll check by right away to give you a like, and then I'll come back here. Okay, so for a unit, or first let's do a unit. Yes, I know you will. Just try to keep your voice, sweetie. Don't lose your voice completely. Okay, verse. Here we have a swivel. Okay, first I'm gonna do a uni knot to a swivel because the technique for tying a uni knot is the same no matter if you do line to line or line to hook, line to sinker, or line to swivel. The technique stays the same. So what you want to do is go through the eye of your swivel then put the line with the swivel around something like your foot. You take your tag end and your main line, then you lay a loop with the tag end, and then you go around your main line and your tag, the loop that you laid with the tag end, around both lines at least 5 times. And now most people will just pull tight, but that's especially with heavier line a mistake. And it can always go wrong with any line and just end up not being good. So you want to grab the main line and the tag end with your one hand, put your finger where the loop begins, and then you want to lay the wraps in the opposite direction of how they're now, and make tight coils around the both lines and go one by one. It goes really fast once you figure it out. But this way, you're laying the line coils how they're supposed to end up. And that finger here keeps them from unraveling. And this works even with 700-pound mono. And now, maybe one more, yeah. Now we have it all neatly next to each other. We're going to hold it tight and pull the tag end with our teeth. Don't pull really tight, just enough to take up all the slack. And you can see now here, let me get it. Can I get it to focus? Yeah, I think you can see it. It is not you cannot see it perfectly, but I think it's good enough. And then you can wet the line. You don't have to necessarily. You're just gonna push it down gently towards the swivel, and only now you pull the knot really tight on the tag end too. Okay, now you have, and again, this works with any size mono or braid, by for that matter. Like I've tied like 10 millimeters, so 3-inch rope as well with the same technique. And then you just want to cut your tag end, and because you have tightened it pretty well, and because all the line lays perfectly, you don't really need much of a tag end because it's not going to go anywhere. So you can just cut it pretty close, and there you go. Okay, maybe I just need to wait for it to focus. Okay, it doesn't really seem like it's doing much more, but yeah. So this is the uni to a swivel. And just, this is the same uni with some 200-pound mono. Same technique. Now you can see the individual coils a little bit better, I think. Yeah. So this is one that I made for halibut fishing, for example, from a leader. Right to a 400-pound swivel. And now let's do the line to line. Let's cut it here. And now basically the same story. Just now you're gonna put the one line you're trying to connect. Here you have the tag end of one line. In the opposite direction, you're gonna put the tag end of the other. Actually, ideally, you put the tag end and the long end of the one line, wrap it around something like your foot, like a tree, or just give it into the hand of somebody you're fishing with. Well, there are also some tools for this specifically, but come on, you don't need that. And now you're gonna be, okay, now it's comes undone, great. The show effect. Now you're gonna put, here you have the long end of one line and the short of the other, the tag end. You're gonna take both lines next to each other, form the loop again, go around your 2 lines at least 5 times. Often I don't even count anymore, honestly. Now you're gonna once again, take your tag end and your main line wrapped around your hand, put your finger where the loop begins, and start positioning the coils, because that's all you really do. You put the coils you already created in the right position. Okay, this one is a bit of a small loop, so it's hard to see. Sorry about that. The advantage of the Unity Uni, even though it's not the best knot, it works great on mono and grade. Or it works good on both, I should say. And there's not really a better, well, there is a better knot on mono, but it would probably take me half a day to teach it to somebody because it's the most difficult knot to learn. The most difficult knot I have ever learned, at least, which would be the Aussie plate. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, okay, now I got it. Okay, here we have the long end of the other line. Here we have our first uni knot. Now you can actually make it easier, and instead of wrapping it around something, you can just take these 2 lines, make them like a V, and put them over something, like your big toe or your foot. Now you have the tag end again. Go around, form the loop around the 2 lines. Go through the loop around the 2 lines. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and for good measure 7. But 5 is enough. But you can do more. No harm in it. And let me try to do a close-up now of me doing the wraps. So here you have, this is how it looks in the beginning. And now we're starting here, putting our finger here. Now taking this loop and wrapping it closely around, getting each coil to be snug with the next. Here, like to show it, you have to hold it really well. That's going to be difficult. You don't have to do that in practice. You just keep your finger on it the entire time. That's going to make it way easier. And now we have 2 more. Or yeah, now the last wrap, keeping our finger on it. And now you hold it here, pull the tag end till this loop here disappears. Now I feel a little bit of resistance, no more loop. Second uni knot is done. And now don't just yank. Okay, I'm gonna put the foam back. Now don't just yank them together, but wet the line a little bit and grab the uni knot gently and push it down. Now don't push it down all the way, but now do the same thing on the other side. Push it down most of the way. Now the other end. And now they're both together. And now you can give them a good pull. Tighten one tag end. Tighten the other. And here you have it. Uni to uni knot, both perfectly. And I have done this in 300-pound mono. It works just as well with that technique. If you try to pull it, just pull it tight right away. It's never gonna work in heavy line, and it works only like depending on a few things between 20 and 80% of the time in light mono. This way it works 100% of the time. And just again, you can shortly cut your tag ends. Voila. And this is, if you only want to learn one knot for line to line, this is what I would go with. But do you fish braid? Because I could show the easiest of the good knots for mono to braid, let's say. Because uni to uni is, for braid to mono, it's not a great knot. It's okay, but only if it's absolutely not. Okay, braid. Great. Do I have some? Actually, yeah, on my, why not? I can use that. On my 6038 SW, the reel that I'm trying to sell. If you know anybody, let me know. Shipping would be $25 to the US, so not that much either. Or actually, this reel is a tiny bit overfilled, so I can also use this little conventional, or do I? No, actually don't. But this is a filled to the brim conventional reel, but just perfectly filled. You see, you do have some gap here, but it is not a lot. This is a little 1 pound jigging reel, but it has 45 pounds of drag. So beast of a reel. And this reel I will be bringing to Brazil. Oh, okay. Now I know where my 6000 reel is. It's behind my phone. It's what I've been using to hold my phone log. Okay. Okay, now I need something heavier because without the reel in the box, it's too light. Okay. So I can use a little bit of this line because it is also chartreuse, so it's going to be easier to see. Yeah, so this reel I'm thinking of selling, or I want to sell for, like, with shipping to the US, it would be like $450. Without shipping, like $420, $430. And do I have some heavy mono at hand? I don't think so. Of course not. I can also use the same mono I just used. Just normally you wouldn't do that. Or actually I can use some of this mono here. Why not? So yeah, and you can tie this knot in, I've tied it in like 15-pound braid, I think was the thinnest I've used. There weren't any issues. So it's not that you have to have heavy line. I'm just showing it with heavy line because, you know, it's easier to see. Like, some people say some knots don't work with thin line, but that's not true. You just have to learn how to actually tie the knot, and the technique might change a tiny bit, but yeah. Okay, that should be enough mono out of my coil right here. All right, so for the FG knot, you need some tension on the line. You can just put your rod in the rod stand. I'm just gonna use a reel, but you can also again wrap it around your foot, have somebody hold it, wrap it around a branch of a tree. It doesn't matter. Just get some tension on the line. Or actually, first you need something you can hold in your teeth. So I don't like the tag end because it slips out easily. So I'm just gonna tie a little loop knot. Just, you know, a regular old knot, twist it a couple times, puts a loop through. It doesn't matter what you do. Just something that makes a little bump in the line. And now you have your line here. And you take your tag end, your long end, you take your mono, come from one side, and then you go around one way, around the other way, so around the long end and around the short end, long end, while keeping tension on the mono, short end, long end, one time around the short end, one time around the long end, and put that tight, short end tight, holding it, long end tight, holding it, short end tight, holding it, long end tight, holding it. Now I'm gonna do it really quick, just to show it doesn't take a long time. I'm gonna finish this knot. And the last wrap always has to be around your short end. But you're also gonna notice it. It doesn't work if you try to do it around the long end. And here you go. And now you need to finish for that knot. You can do a pseudo finish. I like to just do some opposite half hitches. Meaning I go around, and one time I go around under or over, and then under the other way. So one in slow motion. I get the loop under and go over both lines together. Pull it tight. I go with the loop over, and I go through under. But you can also do it all the same way. For this knot, it doesn't matter. For a similar knot, you have to do it in the opposite way. So I just do it on both. And I think also it looks cooler because this way, all your knots of the half hitches are all going to be in one line instead of starting to wrap around, which also makes the profile a little bit bigger, but it's minimal. And once you got 4 to 6 of these done, you're going to leave about maybe half a centimeter to 1 centimeter of a tag end, so like a quarter of an inch, and you're going to cut it. I just use my wire cutters here. Yeah, that's about 1 centimeter, because you want to burn off the end, but you don't want to burn your braid. So wet the braid and put your fingers over the braid so that now only your mono tag end comes out. Then I like these light beam lighters because they give very concentrated heat. But if you cover the tag end, the braid, then also if you cover the braids, then your fingers work as well. Okay, this one is an old one. It doesn't work too well. And get like a little mushroom head on the mono. Okay, let's get it to focus. Yeah, you can see. And now, again, you're gonna do a few more half hitches around and both lines until the tag end of the mono is gone, and then a few over the braid. So under, over, and now, because the tag end is so short of the mono, you have to push it over the tag end. Pull tight, do an under, and do an over. do an under. And do an over. And as you can see, my tag end is getting really short, and this is going to be the last one, I think. Yeah, I don't need another. Okay, here you can see that you can't really see anything because I've used up the entire tag end of the mono. Now you're going to do another half hitch around just the braid only. You're going to pull it just somewhat tight towards the bump of the line here. Don't pull it super tight. And now you're going to do your next half hitch. Okay, now the tag end is getting a bit short. That sometimes happens. It's okay. That's actually why I usually tie a knot that I can undo on the braid for the loop, but okay, I didn't this time, my bad. And you can also do half hitches in forming the loop on the long end of the line, going through and then pulling it tight. That is what I'm gonna do now. But just leave your tag end longer, and you can just keep going like that. Okay, that should be enough. You only really need like at least two half hitches on the braid. You can do 10 if you want to, but it doesn't really make a difference. And okay, I'm gonna do one more. And you can also burn the end of the braid, but you have to be real careful to not burn your main line. But what you can do is with your half hitch, if you pull on the tag end, as you can see, it makes that half hitch jump over and gives you a longer half hit tag end. And once you have the end burn, you pull tight, it jumps over again, and then the burn point is right here. So I'm gonna make it jump over again, cut it again with a bit of a tag end. And enough of a tag end that I can cover it with my fingers again. Here, this is a tag end outside of my fingers. I'm gonna burn it a little bit. Come on. Okie dokie. And now it's snug. Now I just pull the tie. And here you have it. This is, depending on some situations, between the third and the first, between the number 3 and number 1 connection you can have between braid and mono. Like this, it would be number 3. Just some regular old braid and directly to the mono. If you have hollow core braid, this is hollow core, you could do a splice and basically double the strength of this braid, then tie this knot, then you have a 100% connection because the mono does not get weakened. The mono holds 100% in this knot. The braid does not, unfortunately. And if you have straight solid braid, you could either splice a loop or in the braid and then do the double line, the FG knot, it would be way stronger again. Or you could do a PR knot, which is a bit more tricky to do or to learn, let's say. But yeah. Okay, you need to check Cindy. No worries. And yeah, I'll do some more knot tutorials. And I also am planning on doing like a playlist with some quick how-tos for knots. So have long videos explaining it like what I just did, and then have a playlist for like, 30 minutes to 3 minutes, 30 seconds to 3 minutes, where you can just get a quick fresh up when you add the water to just get it down again, if you forgot some steps or how to do it exactly. Okay, so yeah. See you soon, and I'll see if I keep the live going, or if I'm gonna close it soon. Bye. See ya. And I hope you have a good day. Or maybe if Cindy is live for a long time, I'll also come over for a bit. Let's see. Bye. Alrighty. Jeez, we had at 17 likes. Wow. That's pretty cool. And 60 subs. Also cool. All right, 0 people watching. Let's see if somebody chimes in. Oh, wow, 61 subs and 32 on my other channel. Damn, guys. Woo-woo! Whoa, whoa. Yeah. 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 You can fly alone. Okay, my voice isn't great now. I wanted to do like a death metal shout out, but it is not working 100% right now. But okay, let's see. Let's see. Okay, one person just came in. Hello, how are you? And well, do you want any information about my Christmas drawing and giveaway, or some knots, some leaders, some gear, anything? Let me know. I'm happy to help. And for now, I'll have a sip of water. And yes, it is just water. What we did today so far was build a shark leader for some serious sharks with some 1,200-pound cable. Did a light leader for some smaller sharks with some 300-pound cable and a 10-0 hook, and some European style catfish leader with a special hook and a single hook. Like this right here is a double hook, but you could do the same thing with a single hook. And this spike right here that you put under the skin of your baitfish, and that T here keeps it from wiggling. So I can show how it works on this swim bait. You just put it under the skin of the baitfish, push it in all the way, and then yeah, now it's in there and it's not going anywhere. Well, yeah, I mean it's staying in position at least. And then you would put the other hook somewhere in the tail or in the back, or you would put this hook somewhere around in the tail area, and this hook through the mouth if you're fishing in a river. And we talked about a lot of stuff today, so let's see. Let's see. Oh, and we also talked about the Kanama Smart Bait, which I'm happy to talk about again, but it will make more sense when there's some more people. So, yeah. And yeah, that's but and yeah, I don't know if you know this, but whoever you are, you're welcome to say hello. But for Christmas, I also have a live stream planned where I'm gonna do a drawing, giving away some gear, some other gear where I need some donations, and like you can buy your way into the drawing. I also do. I'm gonna do a Christmas carp, which is a traditional German dish for Christmas, even though how I'm gonna make it is not really gonna be traditional because I'm gonna make some boneless carp fillets, which almost nobody knows how to do. Well, not almost nobody, but a lot of people don't. And I was asked to do a video, so I'm getting a carp just to do that video. And after that, I'm gonna be opening a lot of packages like this one and at least 1 grand in tackle that's gonna be there by then, and most of it is already here. So an unboxing basically. I think that's gonna be pretty cool. Those are my plans for Christmas this year. So let's see. And I'm gonna wait for a few more minutes, but if nobody comes, I might just close this live. Because I'm also kind of getting tired. But yeah, let's see. 31 views. And I even got a comment. So yeah, things are going good. My channel is growing. Still nobody here. Alrighty. I'm glad when I have all my gear here that I can start building leaders when I'm waiting. Right now I'm just live to be live, basically, to explain some stuff, talk about the giveaway, but it will be a lot more useful if I'm live while I'm doing something. So yeah. Okay, I'm at 32 subs now. Woo! Actually, yes, I'm gonna close this live and I will try to start a new one on my other channel from the phone. That's gonna be really great if it works. So anyway, have a good one, you all. See you soon. Stay salty, stay metal, and tight lines. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you all later. Bye.